Well, hello family, friends, and YouTube. Well, today was the dreaded day. It was warm enough, so I decided to get under the bike and see what kind of damage may have been caused with the Traxxion Dynamics engine guard after my incident with that guardrail in Memphis. I was dreading it because I was worried and concerned that the bolts are going to be stripped, the screws are going to be bent. I even at the time believed that the brackets were going to be somewhat damaged. So I took everything off, and let me go over a few pointers for you of what I discovered. In my previous video, I showed the front of the engine guard, and I showed you that one bolt or screw came loose, and I showed you the impact points. I was very concerned about this screw right here because I thought that maybe it broke off. Now, there were little scuffs on the bottom of the engine guard. Then towards the back, I drew special emphasis to the shifting of the screws. This was a misnomer. I once evaluated the plate. So this morning when I took it off, I noticed there's something different about the rear cutouts. The rear holes are oval. Now, this oval shape allows the screws to move forward and backward, just a little bit, unlike the front plate, which was a complete circle. They're circular. Now, here is the engine guard, and the first thing I did was I decided to grab all the screws, to look at all the threads, to see if any of the threads were stripped, and to see if any of the screws, by any chance, were bent, and none were. Then I got the front of the engine guard where the impact hit, and you can see right here is where the impact was, and there was really nothing major. There's a little scratch in the back right here, but other than that, no damage. There's basically no damage. So I decided after looking at all that, I had to give a thumbs up to Max McAllister. But then I decided, okay, let's go underneath the bike. And excuse me for right now, the bike is a little dirty. It had been ridden in the rain. But I looked at that front, and I was checking to see if it bent at all, if that front bracket that mounts the engine guard had been bent in any way. And then I drew special focus to see if it was any kind of warp in any way, and it wasn't. And then I looked at the threads. Of course, I went to the back and checked the same thing. I'm looking at the threads. I'm looking to see if the bracket was loose or if the bracket was bent in any way, and it was not. So that was a major plus. And again, there's the back part. And as I go back to the front here, now what I did was I inspected the threads to check to see if any of them were stripped on the inside. And I couldn't find anything wrong. Then I checked the mounting bolts to make sure they weren't broke off. Well, what can I say? Traxxion Dynamics, Max McAllister, produced an outstanding product. Matter of fact, I don't think any of his products would be rated poor. Maybe that's why in the description of all of my videos since I began this journey, I mentioned Max McAllister's engine guard, and I also mentioned Cruiseman's maintenance videos. I don't endorse any product on this channel. That's not what I do. But those two have been in all of my video descriptions at the very bottom, and will continue to be in my descriptions for as long as I make videos. So I just wanted to let you know that I purchased both Cruiseman's maintenance videos and Max McAllister's Traxxion Dynamics engine guard. If you have a Honda Go Wing, These are a must, undisputed. There are a lot of other things we like to add to our bikes and stuff, but those are the first two things you should get. The engine guard, and you should know a little bit about your motorcycle. So I just wanted to put that out there. I have those items. I purchased those items. So until next time, just live your life.